It's your boy and Gooner in the house, back with another bang on video. But ladies and gentlemen, we've got more Arsenal news for you guys. So sit back, relax, enjoy. The international break is really dang boring, but still, you need to understand that we need these kind of breaks because actually we need to take a break from Arsenal's football as well, and for them also to come back with a real strong mindset. Well, moving on. The first news that's coming your way, Emil Smith Rowe, ladies and gentlemen, scored for England under 20s, fourth and the final goal. Well, a young Lions east past Portugal, and I think Emil Smith Rowe really is roaring and is definitely asking for an opportunity there. Moving on. Barcelona are upset after failing to sign Arsenal striker Gabriel Martinelli. Did you know that? Well, the Gunners landed the 18-year-old from the Brazilian side Ituano in a $6 million deal. And Martinelli has already made 9 appearances for Arsenal and he scored 7 goals. It was an unbelievable feat, but the Spanish champions decided against signing Martinelli, which allowed Arsenal to move in and secure a deal for the striker. But it is believed that Barcelona's hierarchy are unhappy that they let Martinelli slip through the net, especially as he passed through their own academy just a few months before he opted to join the Gunners. Sad for Barcelona. I don't think so anything is going on in their way right now. But moving on, Granit Xhaka is open to Newcastle transfer after deciding to leave Arsenal. Well, the Switzerland international hasn't played since that Crystal Palace game, and he was also stripped of the captaincy. Well, he was unfair, and he believes that he was unfairly treated by Unai Emery. And the midfielder maintains his position as the captain of the national side, but he's understandably concerned that a lack of first-team football could see him lose the honour. And Steve Bruce would definitely want him to marshal that midfield. Moving on, well, Arsenal's hopes of securing a permanent deal for Dani Ceballos has been boosted because of one person, that is Zinedine Zidane. Because it is believed, according to reports, that if Zinedine Zidane remains at the club, Dani Ceballos has no chance of playing for Madrid ever again. Well, Ceballos joined the Gunners on a season-long loan from Madrid, having failed to secure a regular role in the team during Zidane's reign. Well, Arsenal have no option to buy, but it is believed that they can negotiate a transfer fee with Madrid coming next summer. And also, AS report also that Ceballos will not return to Madrid if Zidane remains in charge because he has a very poor relationship with Zidane, and that could be the breakaway deal of Ceballos from Madrid. Moving on. Well, Arsenal are definitely trying to plot a transfer for Leicester City star defender Kaglarso Yunchu. Well, that is the best way to solve it, is because you need to solve your defense, because Rob Holding is not helping the case. David Luiz is definitely a problem waiting to happen. And I think Socrates is the best defender that we've got right now. But still, I think he can be caught napping as well. So somebody with awareness, somebody with a great amount of stamina, somebody with a good amount of height, I think it could help. Moving on, Henrik Mkhitaryan takes a major swipe at Unai Emery and accuses Arsenal boss of wasting his talent. Well, he believes that his talent was wasted because upon joining Arsenal, Mkhitaryan admitted he was relieved to play under a manager who was committed to playing attacking football, having felt inhibited by Jose Mourinho during an unhappy period at Old Trafford. Well, Mickey actually said that he paid more attention to tactics. He's talking about Unai Emery. So my role changed. I was starting as a winger but had to build play with the defensive midfielder. It is why I couldn't contribute as many goals or assists. I like to play more freely and move wherever there's space, but you have to do the job that the manager asks. And this is the reason why Henrik Mkhitaryan believes that that was the reason why he could not add to his goal and assist tally more, which could have been possible had he had been given a much free role. Moving on, well, Arsenal legend Patrick Vieira, I'm sorry about that. Patrick Vieira is ready to take the step up and take over as a manager. Well, according to a French football journalist Julien Laurens, well, he believes that the Invincibles hero would be a perfect replacement for the current manager Unai Emery. He believes, I think we are still far away from Unai Emery leaving the club and have to find a replacement, but if and when it happens, Patrick Vieira will be on the short list, and rightly so. Well, moving on, Lucas Torreira could leave Arsenal in January as Napoli is set for key talks with Raul Sanllehi. It is believed that the midfielder, well, he almost joined the Serie A club from Sampdoria, but he opted to sign for Arsenal. But Torreira recently spoke to a reporter stating that, I don't know whether I'd say it's frustrating. All players want to play. They obviously want to be in the starting 11. That's completely normal, but that's not something that depends on me. It's down to the coach to make those decisions, and really I have to respect that. Right now, it's about not giving up. you have to continue working hard, and whether I'm playing in the starting 11 or from the bench, I want to give my all for the team. That's the kind of player I am. I like to give 100% for the shirt to help my teammates and to give the fans something to cheer about. Well, something similar was actually heard from Kieran Tierney as well, but I think I'm glad I don't have to question his conviction. I know he is an Arsenal through and through. Moving on, Thierry Henry was pictured hugging fans and posing for selfies as he's touched down at the Montreal airport. Well, the Arsenal legend has been appointed the manager of MLS side Montreal Impact and was greeted by supporters as he landed in Canada. He has signed a 2-year deal with an option for the third, and you can see the images. Him taking a selfie and hugging the fans. It's so great for the king to do that every single time. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the news and views and everything about Arsenal. So make sure you subscribe and be a part of this community. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.